Yada da. Time to activate, baby. Wonder Twins, man. Let me let my twin tap in. Let me let them notifications go out so y'all can tap in also, man. You know, my twin ain't been able to, chop it up with us about, the tragedy that happened in Houston with the legendary Takeoff. You know what I mean? Rest in peace again. Condolences to his family and everybody, man. We lost a mega star, man. This shit is getting old. The shit is getting ridiculous and the shit needs to stop, man. So my twin just tapped in. Yada that mean, right on time, genuine. Add him to the screen. Add him to
Hey,
the screen. Yeah, it is.
what's going on, my man?
What's going on,
What's
my man?
going on, my
Ain't it,
twin?
man? What's up with the twin?
Taking it easy. We have an echo.
We have an echo.
I'm echoing.
I hear echo.
We have echo.
I don't hear no echo. We good over here, buddy. But
Okay, let me
yeah,
see.
you wanna get the toast going? Let's activate because the people
Okay,
tapping
yeah.
in.
Let's do this. Hold
Yeah,
on.
let's activate everybody that's tapping in right now. Welcome to the Wonder Twins. You know what I mean? Get your drink right now. Get your shots out. You know what I mean? Get your beer out. You know what I mean? Get your champagne out. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
Activate.
Activate. Ah,
Okay.
la la ba ba. Shit.
Okay.
Ah. Hey man, salute to everybody in the building, man. We love y'all for always supporting us, man. You know, Wonder Twins been turning up. You know what I mean? It's because of
Yes,
y'all
sir.
support, man. Appreciate y'all, man. First of all, man. First off, let me salute to everybody in the building, though, man. Sacramento in the motherfucking building, Linwood in the building, Oakland in the building. You feel me? Chi-Town in the building. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Who else in the building, man? AZ tapping in. Okay, okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They said okay. Who else tapping in, man? Watts in this motherfucker, man. So
What's
yeah,
up,
people
yo?
tapping in, man. We see our regulars in here though, the real committee and the real nation in this motherfucker. RPMJ in this motherfucker, man. You feel me? The folks. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody in this motherfucker, man. Let me see, man. Yeah, a lot of our people's in this motherfucker, man. Salute to everybody tapping. All the new subscribers, and the old subscribers, the ones that hold us down. Man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Let's do
Gooch,
it. Yes, sir.
the internet has solved, social media has solved the murder case of Takeoff.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Um. Well, we still can't go by what internet detectives have solved. There are other cameras in the bowling alley that the real detectives will see, and there are cameras within the streets that will follow cars home from that bowling alley and see where they went and their associations. But they hear, by what we know so far, that a young man named Little Cam from Fifth Ward is the alleged killer, and now they're saying that Little Cam is dead. So we have to see.
No, that's totally false.
That's totally false.
Lil Cam was on his social media talking about he turned himself in today, which is Monday. Yeah, he said I guess last night or the night before he said he turned himself in on Monday, but as of today, the HPD said they're on an extensive manhunt right now. So I
Okay.
don't think nobody has been arrested yet or turned themselves in, but they own it.
Okay. Right.
You know, they getting to the
Right.
bottom of what caused the argument or the death to even happen. You know what I mean? So they trying to piece up all the clues. And hey, yeah, let them do their job though. Like we ain't expect the gadget, nigga. We ain't, Hawaii 5-0, none of that shit, bro. Let the
Right.
police do what they do, man. You know, and
Um.
just prayers to the family though, because it's another big hip hop loss, man. You keep taking these
Yeah.
losses. We just lost PNB Rock. Like we still ain't
Yeah.
mourning PNB Rock. Like god damn, man, this shit just happened left and right, and it's fucking crazy. One more disclaimer,
Right.
Booch, you weren't here last night, and a lot of people thought I was capping for mob ties and rap a lot. I was basically
Right.
saying. I was basically saying to make it clear because I was real kind of, you know what I mean, kind of fucked up, you know what I mean? So I probably didn't say
Okay.
it in a better way. Let me say it like this. More of the story is whoever killed Takeoff, you know what I mean? Whoever shot a gun that night, all the individuals, whether it was 2 or 3, I want them niggas to go to jail and rot in that motherfucker. Put them niggas under the jail. I agree with everybody. Fuck them niggas and put them under the jail. Fuck them. Secondly, I was just saying, don't implicate people into a crime if they wasn't present.
Right.
Now, a lot of J. Prince Sr. talk. They blame it on J. Prince Sr. It's a lot of Jazz Prince talk, and Jazz wasn't there. So it's like, please stop implicating people that wasn't there, because not only can you get them arrested, you can get these people hurt. You know, it's a rumor that it's going to be Atlanta slash versus, Houston war going on. So a lot of people could get hurt, including niggas like me, knock on wood. I'm not going to Atlanta. You see what I got,
Well,
Gooch? I'm not going
yeah.
to Atlanta no time soon, just from the
Right.
affiliation of Rap a Lot.
Right.
So it put us all at risk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I
like
hear
when
you.
Mac Dre passed, I assume no Kansas City nigga wanted to, because they knew it probably would have been up for him. You know what I mean? Same with any
Right.
nigga, Rap a Lot, or any nigga from Houston. If you go to Atlanta, nigga, it'd probably be up for you. Gotta watch your back. And it
Right.
puts everybody in danger. I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we all going through this shit, man. But don't falsely implicate people. That's not right. You know what I mean? That's a
Right.
form of snitching to me. Because if you could get arrested, man, hey, snitching get people arrested. So if you
Yeah.
could falsely accuse somebody and they get arrested, then you snitching. Period.
No. Yeah, I mean, you somewhat answered it because I was going to ask you, being that you did have an association with Rap a Lot, with people trying to call you and all those type of things. So, because you were there, you were a label mate to some of these people, or you at least knew some of these people that they speak of. So you just answered it. Um, Another thing that I find a little discouraging is, yes, this murder did happen. Was it a high profile murder? Yes, it is. What can happen? And I don't want it to happen, but something small like this can bring up RICO charges. When people start dropping, now
Yeah.
the feds have no choice but to do
Yeah.
their due diligence.
Right, absolutely. And that's why I'm saying stop falsely accusing. You know what I mean? You can't
Hmm.
falsely accuse people, because you can get swept in a RICO just by affiliation. You ain't got to
Right.
do it. You just got to be affiliated, a part of
That's
that
it.
crew, or part of that gang, or part of that mob. What you
Right.
want to. You could go down just by being affiliated. So that's heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My personal relationship is with Senior. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Jay Prince. I don't have a kick it relationship. I have a relationship, like I know them. We cool and we cordial, but I don't have
Right.
the kids, the two sons on speed dial. You know what I mean? Now we done been out at
Right.
clubs together and shit. You know what I mean? But not came together. I'm there and they there. You know what I
Right.
mean? And shit cool. We cordial. You know what I mean? Dap it up, give respect, love. You know what I mean? I knew them since they was little. You know what I mean?
Right.
So love, always get love and respect, you know what I mean? Because of the old man and because of the legacy of Rap a Lot. They always show me love. So it was never, I ain't never witnessed no shit. It's always playboy shit around them. Niggas throwing a lot of money, having a lot of fun,
Right.
pop bottles and shit. And it's a movie every time they was around. So um,
Right.
I never felt no negative energy or seen no negative energy, when I was around them dudes. So I really
Right.
can't speak on how they operate. I don't. I don't know. I just know when I kicked it with them, it was all good, all money, all bottles, and it was a movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's all I could say about them. Far as how they mob and how they wiggle, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mike Prince, you know what I mean? I don't even know Mike Prince. He was in jail when I was in Rap a Lot, when I was at Rap a Lot. So I don't know,
Okay.
Prince. It's a lot of people I don't know. You know what I mean? So I really don't know the new, whatever the whole new structure that they made mob ties. I don't know that every person there. So I don't.
Right.
You know? So I
Okay.
can't really touch on
Yeah, you
what they
can't speak on something you don't know anything about.
right. I don't. But I can speak on Rap a Lot. And I can speak on
Right.
Jay Prince, and he wasn't there. You know,
Right.
and that's all I'm saying. I see the social media going crazy with his name.
Right.
Like he's sliding him under the bus like he did it. We all got kids, man, and we can't. I ain't never seen, somebody excuse me. Try to blame Charles Manson, mother and father for what he did.
Right.
It's like
Right.
asinine. You know what I mean? It's stupid, and it only with black people, that we got a problem with, or that we got inner hatred towards, that we just come out our mouth with the bullshit rhetoric and the narratives. You know what I mean? That if that happened to you, you know what I mean, you wouldn't want people put your name up in it if your son did something, or your son was accused of something, or your son, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
that. Your son is grown ass man, in his 30s. Like, what the fuck you got to do with that? You know, they
Right.
make their own decisions, bro.
Right. And you said his name. Shout out to Charles Manson. He attended my high school, so he one of the most popular people to come out of Westchester High School. So shout out, Charles. And for the people in Houston, on a
So
positive note,
putting money on niggas from the Black Panthers books and shit, all types of Kumi niggas, nigga. The Kumi niggas love that nigga. My niggas was like,
yeah,
he was putting money. He did a book deal, right? And he paid for everybody commissary at the whole fucking jail, right?
that was gangster. That's
That was
gangster.
gangster. They love that
That's
nigga
gangster.
Charles Manson in jail. Nigga, he was cashing niggas out, everything. They love that
That's
man.
gangster.
It's
And
coming
on
from
a positive note, in Houston, the city of Houston, congratulations on your World Series win. The
oh yeah.
Houston Astros won the World Series, so congratulations. That
Gotta know that.
something to be proud of.
That's huge,
Yeah,
man. That's huge.
yeah.
Uh, what you say about um people saying that this is on Mob Ties watch, as far as the death of Takeoff and the death of Duke the Jeweler.
Well,
Far as
I
the
mean,
check in aspect of the game.
mm, well, that proves that sometimes checking in doesn't always help. Sometimes you could be checking into a murder. Sometimes you could be checking into your own death. Um, I
What if
don't
you
think.
cause what if you the cause of your own death?
Um, then you can only blame yourself. But if you go to a particular city and you call upon someone that you think is solid and they have your back, and you end
But
up
what if you
dead,
disrespect them?
what
The
about if you
people that got your
disrespect
back.
them?
What if you have an argument with them and purely like disrespecting them and shrugging arms and you know what I mean? Disrespecting. What happens when the company disrespect the people that they checked in with? What happens?
Um,
Do the protection stop or what?
well,
I just
no. Here's the thing, because we're still friends now. We can have an argument and have a misunderstanding, but by no means would I allow anyone attached to me to kill you. That's
nah,
something that
never.
yeah, that's something that for example, if I was to go in your neighborhood right now in Oakland with you, and you and I get into it, you would pull me to the side and talk to me. You're not gonna, let somebody pop me. You're like, come on, man, let me holler at you, yo, gooch. I think your time is up. I fucks with you, but you just got to get up out of here. It wouldn't be warranted for my life, and that's something that you and I would discuss later on. Now, if I threaten you in a life concerning manner, if I went to pull a gun on you, then yes, you and your friends have all reasons to put me in a blender, but not over an argument. No, we're men
Not
first and foremost.
an argument, definitely. But I'm not saying that the argument gave permission for somebody to be murdered. I'm saying that the argument will stop the protection. Don't you think? That's what I was getting at. Like, is the protection still gonna be there? Is it like,
Well,
fuck?
the overall protection, but still, I have the protection of you, my buddy, the one who
Okay, say
I
this.
directly.
Let me give a broader type of. Okay, say for
Okay,
instance,
go ahead.
I'm a dude that's a rapper, right? And
Okay.
I check in like with some gangs out here. I ain't gonna name the gang or the people, but
Yeah, yeah, we'll leave that out, right?
yeah, I check in with some reputable people out here, right?
Okay.
And boom, we go to an event or something, and the reputable people that's protecting me, that's there to protect me, I disrespect them. I get into an argument, get into a shout match or whatever. Is that gang gonna still protect him, still be there with him, or is that gang gonna be like, you know what, man, you fuck Hollywood nigga, we out? good
No,
luck.
it still protects you because it's a simple argument. It's a simple argument. No, I mean,
What
how would you disrespect me by saying "cuz" or claiming the opposite set? Like, what would work? What would grant
the
your
ultimate,
death?
whatever the ultimate disrespect is to make a motherfucker want to, get bad at you. Whatever that is to make a motherfucker want to punch on you. That type of disrespect.
I mean, but you could DP, you could hit you and whatever, but it will still be my job after this DP to make sure you got back to your room and say, hey, you might want to fly out, but everybody else stand back. They have to, because after all, they fuck with me, and they're there to protect me, and they were there to protect you. But now that that's gone sour, they still have to listen to my commands. Like, look,
But
dude,
what
gonna
if
get up
it's
out of here.
you, the head dude that they checked in with? You the leader of the gang. You know what I mean? You got
Hmm.
connections to other gangs, where they
Hmm.
got respect for you to, you know what I mean? We ain't touching this dude while he with you. You know, you argue at the head of the motherfucking the connection, not a regular member, the head.
Hmm. Right,
The head of the snake.
right.
What the snake
Now,
gonna they
now
already
once.
no, and when the head of the snake is getting argued at, and the Goonies, the real Goonies, are
Hmm.
the Goonies gonna think reasonable and be like, you know what, man, they just arguing, man, we cool, or the Goonies gonna be like, man, we been wanting to do something, nigga, say the word, right?
Right.
Let's be real with this shit. Goons can't wait to take advantage of a shit like something like that to go down. They can't wait to snatch somebody's jewelry, check somebody's pockets after they got knocked out. Niggas is goons, you know what I mean? They wild hyenas. They ready to eat, right?
Right.
So when
Yeah, I
situations
mean,
like that
go
happen,
ahead.
you can't control your niggas, man. Right?
Right.
If
No
they feel
doubt.
like if they feel like you being disrespected, if you didn't tell a motherfucker to do something like, yo, go do this, go do that. If they feel you being disrespected and they do something on that, you know what I mean? Is it your
Right.
fault what they do? Did you command it? Or did you say, hey man, get the nigga, man, grab the gun, man? Or did he do it because he got love for you, nigga, and you ain't gonna be disrespecting the big homie? Which one is it?
You have some young cats now that were like, hey, you're not about to disrespect my homie. Let me get these points and show the big homie I got him. Bam.
Bingo.
Now, right. But there's a flip side to that coin. If you're that quick to jump the gun, now you put this organization behind an eight ball. Yes,
Absolutely.
you see what I'm saying? Yes, we have probably done that before, and what it is. But now this is someone I invited to the situation. He's not just an everyday person. This is going to have some backlash. Now they're about to stick a microscope so far up our ass to anything that we've done before. They're about to find out.
Now, people saying that I'm taking sides. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying what will happen in a situation like that. The whole
No, he's
shit.
not taking sides. He's just giving me a scenario. That's all. He's
I'm
not
just
taking
talking
sides.
scenarios and shit. Okay,
Yeah,
now let's go on the other side of the coin.
let's go.
You out there with some niggas, you know what I mean? You respect them. You know they got the line in the city and shit. You know that we good, bro. They the bosses of the town. We good, man.
Hmm.
So I could talk a little shit and be fly, you know what I mean? And be because I'm around bosses. We talk shit and swallow spit. You know what I mean? I should be
Right,
able to do that, pop my collar, you know what I mean? Whatever I got a problem with, just get that off my chest and finesse and be able to continue on with my night. You know what I
right.
mean? But do that, some people get offended and we get into it. You know what I mean? How do I feel after that? Like, far as hanging out with people in other cities, you know what I mean? Do I feel like it's safe to do that anymore, or do I'm like, okay, this was just this little situation. I'm good
Yeah,
when I.
that was just an isolated situation. Because just because you got into it right then in that particular time doesn't mean it would happen somewhere else. We don't know
Okay,
what was said. Right, go ahead.
so what about going back to Houston? Would that artist feel comfortable going back to Houston and even trying to run with some shit like that ever again? Like far as checking in and being down, with some people that they think city that they run the city, of course, but they think
Right.
they protect it because they run the city. You know what I mean?
Well, then it comes to the situation of manhood. If I'm totally out of pocket and you guys spared me, there's nothing wrong with a man calling and apologizing to a man like, you know what, dog? When last time I was there, my bad, dog. I was out of pocket. I'm wrong. I'm giving you an apology. I hope we can still be friends. I hope we still cool. And let me test your temperature. Then you would have the right to respond and say, man, that ain't shit, man. Fuck it, dog. Blasey, blasey, blasey. Then just on manhood alone, yeah, we should be able to hang out again. Now, if something happens and you just said that to say that, then hey, that's part of the game. But a real man
Bro,
has no.
if
Go
I
ahead.
come here as a rap group, my nigga, I'm putting myself in their shoes. If I come in as a rap group and I feel like I'm protected, bro, and my rap partner die while I'm fucking with y'all, me
Mhm.
personally, I'm not never coming to that city again. And I'm not tapping in with nobody. When I go out there, I'm gonna do my arena, my stadium, and get the fuck out of there. I don't trust nothing there, no motherfucking more. If I was that in that situation, I wouldn't even fuck with the city at all. Fuck it.
So okay, let's say this. So yo, you couldn't call me and say, yo, Gooch, man, nigga, I was drunk, I was turned up, nigga, I took a couple beans, we was drinking, nigga, my
Oh,
bad.
if somebody died that came with me, fuck that city. I'm cool. I'm not going.
Oh, okay, you didn't say they were dead already, but okay,
Yeah, I'm talking about the shit. We acting like we that situation now. We on the other side of the coin. We acting like our homie got killed, and we is out there kicking it with the bosses of the city. Would I go back to that
okay,
city again? Would I kick it with them again, thinking they the bosses of the city and they protected me? Fuck no.
no, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could just miss the Houston show. It's other cities you could perform in.
I'm cool, nigga. My nigga
Yeah,
got killed in the city. I'll never do nothing in the city again. Period.
okay,
If that was me. But
okay,
I'm here to show love, man. No hatred, none but love, man. But if I wouldn't fuck with it, and I wouldn't trust nobody out there, period, straight up,
well,
you know. And shit, I'll be mad. It'll be issues, you know. It'll
well,
be issues. I'll be mad as fuck, and I'll be ready to take it to some street shit, if it was me. I'm just being
right,
realistic, you know.
I feel you,
Yeah,
I feel you.
I'll be ready to take it to some street shit. So, speaking of street shit, it's rumbling up, man. The Atlanta versus Houston, man. Like, come on, man. The South was the only spot unified, like literally that really support they rappers and shit, really unified, fucking with each other, hopping on songs with each other, really bubbling with each other. That
Right,
would be
that,
that would be black eye in hip hop. Just like the
yeah,
East Coast versus the West Coast was. That was a black eye in hip hop.
yeah. Let's see, man. It's an isolated incident. Everybody from Rap Lot didn't kill everybody from QC. Um, it's an let's see, man. Once again, we've been through it. Yep, we've seen the East versus the West thing. Let's see what happens, man. I don't want to put anything in anybody's ear. Neither do either of us. We just know the reality of real life, and we just hope everything works out for the better, man. So, rest in peace, Takeoff. We give our condolences to the Migos family, everyone involved, and let's let the police department do their job and see what comes of this.
Let's open it up, man. Let's get some people in here, man, to see how they feel about the situation because a lot of people think I
Okay.
was biased. So I want to really talk to the people who thought I was biased, you know,
Okay.
and really get their opinion. And then, let you ask some questions and how people feel about the situation because, like
If
you
that
said,
one dude comes on from last time,
nah, we
I'm
not,
not.
no, we're not doing nothing from last night, bro. Period.
No,
No,
from no last
hey,
time. Remember the dude that talked for about 30 minutes?
nah, it was a dude. It was a dude from last night that fucked it up too, man. But
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
gonna, yeah, we definitely gonna tap in. But
Okay. Come on, y'all.
We got Malcolm J in the building, man. Hey, Malcolm J, let me give you the rules before you speak. Land, my nigga. Once you land, we gonna respond. Let us respond, and then you can land
Oh, this
again.
the homie right here. I think that this
Yeah,
is
I know, but I'm just saying we
okay.
for everybody. If anybody start over talking, I will take you off the live, my nigga. Period. Let's let everybody
I
land, get that point
I
across,
understand.
and we're gonna do that. But do your
Yes,
thing,
ma'am.
Malcolm.
Yes,
You already
ma'am.
tapped in with us, bro. We already know you.
No, Right now, I'm very critical right now. Rest in peace to Takeoff, because I am a Texan, Dallas, Texas to be exact. This needs to
Hmm.
stop, because this does not need to be Atlanta versus Houston. This needs to be hip hop uniting with hip hop. All this nigga shit that's going on needs to stop. And I just came from Atlanta this past March. It was simply amazing. They showed me love, and for Takeoff to go through this will stop, for not just my Texas state, but for the whole South. You know, y'all West Coast boys, y'all get to see this, but this is not what the South represents, bro. Takeoff should have never been in this situation to begin with, bro. He should have went to the casino, but he's no longer here. All we have to do is just sit back and learn. Black folks, we need to get ourselves together. Period.
Okay. We appreciate you getting right to the point. And what Yuck and I have started doing is telling brother we love you, man. So we love you, young man. We
Thank
love
you,
you, black
bro.
man. And
I love y'all too, black man.
yeah,
Look at Yuck. Look at Yuck. Look at her. Love
it's
you
all
too,
about
brother.
love, man. So
Love is
we
love.
don't say that enough.
No Frank
We don't.
Ocean.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
don't.
no.
We
Yeah,
don't.
hold on, hold on. No, Gooch, I don't mean to interrupt you. Yuck mouth, I knew exactly what you meant. You ain't know no LGBT stuff with me. I know what you meant, man. That's the thing with black folks, bro. Like, if you say you love me, if you say you love young men, black men, all that, you mean that, bro. I knew what you meant. You
Mm.
you ain't no Lil Nas X over here. I knew what you meant,
Thank
homie.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir,
You
man.
welcome.
Yeah.
And like I said, this all gonna change, and I'm a recording artist, so y'all gonna hear me. But rest in peace to Takeoff. There's not gonna be no Texas versus Georgia, Houston, Atlanta stuff. I'm not gonna let that happen. God bless y'all, man. But I had to say something. I'm happy to see y'all. It's been a while, so but
Thank you,
Salute
thank
you,
you.
brother.
Thanks for tapping in, bro.
Once again, we
Anybody,
love you, man.
anybody else who want to tap in, man, hit the link. The link is out there. Mods, share the link. Mods, share the link, man. Let's let people really tap in. You know, this why we do these lives. You know, so to get the interaction to really fuck with y'all.
Right.
Don't be afraid. It's a way you could tap in and don't even show your face. You know, so if you ain't dressed and shit, you ain't in a proper, you know what I mean, situation, you
Yeah.
could
All you
talk.
gotta do is this: hit the cam button,
Yeah,
and you'll
boom.
be
Hit
just like that.
stop cam. Hit the stop cam button, and you'll be just like that. So don't be afraid to come up here and talk your shit. You ain't got to show your face. You know what I mean? But out of
Come from
respect,
your.
but
Yeah, we
take
want
off.
to hear from y'all. Come on in,
Even if
y'all.
I give y'all condolences and show y'all love to take off, man. Get on here, and you know what I mean, to talk your, give your blessings. You know what I mean? There ain't gotta be no internet detective type of shit, man. You could just be like, yo,
Right.
we could talk about the music, how dope he was, how underrated he was, but still was the dopest nigga in the Migos. You know what I mean? So yeah, we could go about the about the legacy. We ain't got to talk about the
You know. Yeah. It doesn't have to be sad.
tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk about the tragedy. We could talk about the legacy, man. Migos is a legendary group and still is. You know what I mean? So I hope this bring whatchamacallit and Quavo together, man. I think this tragedy because you got whatchamacallit Offset, and Cardi B, posting about this. Offset changed his avatar on his IG, to Takeoff. You know what I mean? So
That's
I hope
dope.
this tragedy will bring the Migos together. You know what I mean? Because they split up. You remember Offset doing
Yeah.
this, you know what I mean? And then, Takeoff and Quavo did the Unc and Nephew album. You know what I mean? The Unc Few. You know what I mean?
Right.
Albums. Takeoff and Quavo.
So I want to see people come in, man. Hold on. Let me tell people to come on in. Come on
Nah,
in. We want to hear
yeah,
from you.
bro, what's up with you, mate?
What's up?
Man,
How you doing, brother?
your name, bro? B Smith?
Yeah.
B Smith. I got my glasses on. Yeah, B Smith. What up with it, B Smith? You over there looking like Junior, man. That nigga a junior stud double, man. Where you calling from? Nigga? Houston, nigga? Fifth Ward?
Nah, I'm calling from that town.
I'm fucking with you, bro. What's on your mind, my G?
Nah, not shit. Just R.I.P. Takeoff. I don't think nobody should choose sides. It is what it is out here. Everywhere is crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to move accordingly.
I
Okay.
think, yeah,
I
I
ain't
think
got too
so.
much to say.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think um like everybody should be focused to get home. You know what I mean? When altercations start, man, the first thing we should do as black men is try to de-escalate it. You know what I mean? Like we that pride, we got so much pride and so much like, you know what I mean? We can't be like we feel like we getting punked if we show love. You know what I mean? And we gotta have
Too many egos.
we got yeah, we pride and egos. You know, instead of showing love, you feel like you're a punk showing people love, you know. So we need a lot more of that, you know what I mean, instead of all this hatred, you know what I mean, period. And people jumping the gun, I think, you know what I mean? Well, if it's a fight, let a nigga duke it out. Matter of fact, stop the fight and have niggas take it to the back or something, or in the bathroom, and let them two niggas get they, you know, what they want to get off their shoulders. You know what I mean? But thanks for tapping
Right.
in, B. Smith. We gonna get some more people in there. Streets, what's happening? We gonna get Streets up in there. Streets, what's
Let's
what it
go.
do?
Let's
Do
go.
what
Man,
it
what's the word with it, man? All I want to say is RP Takeoff, man. The whole situation foul, for real, for real. I hope Jay Prince Jr. ain't really had nothing to do with that situation, even though they was arguing. So they say, you know what I'm saying? But that whole situation foul. That was a weird morning to wake up to, and the first thing I see on my phone is that dude was dead. I was tripping off that, like, damn, that shit was weird, man. For real, you don't expect to wake up and see one of the modern day Beatles passed away for being shot in the head for kicking it around people he probably wouldn't have never thought something like that had happened to him being around. Like that shit crazy, man.
that shit
Y'all be
mind
cool though.
that shit mind blowing. Thanks for tapping in, Streets.
Oh, damn.
That hey, that shit mind blowing, bro. Like this shit is
Yeah.
still unfathomable. You know what I mean? Unfathomable. What's called
Right.
unfathomable? Unfathomable.
Yeah.
Unfathomable.
I'm gonna ask him about that modern day Beatles comment though.
No, I mean that's what they was, you know, nicknamed. You know,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
they nicknamed the Beatles. You know what I mean? So the Black Beatles. That's what they was calling themselves. So yeah, he had a right. The real fans gonna tap in and say what it is. He ain't saying nothing out the you know ordinary that the Migos ain't said they self. You know, but this shit is sad, man. This shit is fucked up, man. I hope they make some arrests, man. Like anybody that was shooting that gun that night need to be under the jail. Anybody who put the bullets in Takeoff need to be under the fucking jail tonight.
Right.
Like, what's taking so long? Wrap them niggas up, man. Period. Wrap
But
them
they
two
got.
ass niggas up. If it's a third shooter, wrap that nigga up too. Because besides Takeoff, no disrespect, but other people got shot too. You know,
Yeah.
a young lady
Yeah.
got
In
hit.
the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was a lot of different type of, you know what I mean, people getting shot, you know what I mean, that had nothing to do with no arguments or nothing. Like even Takeoff shouldn't have been shot because he was just chilling in the back. He wouldn't have no part of no dice game or none of that shit. He was just cooling, you
Yeah, I
know.
heard he's just sitting down, just chilling.
Hmm. So let's get bruh up in this motherfucker, man.
Okay, let's do it.
Flower news, what's happening?
Hi, how are ya? I
Oh,
want
I
to say rest in peace to Takeoff and all our fallen soldiers, I should say. It's this music industry is just getting a little bit out of control. It's almost as if it doesn't even pay to get into the industry anymore. And it's a little sad because just looking at the video, I mean, unfortunately, I've had my runs in the street too with goons, thieves, all types of nonsense. Um, and for the record, I'm not like that anymore. But it just looks as if it could have been how you call them now, a shooter, a strong arm, a goon, however you want to word it, that just is trigger happy, is how we word it. And unfortunately, another brother lost his life. And yes, it all could have been avoided by them not going to those type of events in the first place. You're a trillion million billion dollar man. Like, what are you doing? You got me tripping over my words. Like that is what I just can't get in my head. But I'm gonna be quiet now. Thanks for letting me talk.
oh yo,
You
thank
know,
you.
I want.
It's
Go,
lovely to
go.
get females in the building, man. You know what I mean? I love it. Females got to say, you know what I mean? Definitely, but she absolutely right. It should have been de-escalated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's a lot of things that should have happened that didn't happen. You know, we could have, should have, would have, could have, should have, could have. It's too
Right.
late. You know, we could have, should have, would have. I mean, shit. I wish Nip was alive. You know what I mean? I wish
Yeah.
Pop was alive. I wish Big was alive. You know what I mean? And if we could have, should have, would have, could have, would have, would have, and it's not gonna bring those dudes back. You know.
Well,
So
anybody else hit the link? Let's see.
let me put it in one more time, man. Let's get it in one more time. But Goose, that's all you gotta say about the situation. Like, this is your first thoughts, like, far as the
No,
platform.
no, you know what?
I've
Because I'm listening to the people, so I'm
I've
letting
been
them land.
But I've been learning like since it happened, man. I got like 3 videos about this shit. So people that heard my point of view. I want to really hear what you got to say while we wait for people to tap in like this about the whole situation. You know, like
Um,
on some real nigga shit, like what you would say to me. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't
well, here's the
gotta
thing.
say no name.
Here, but
Definitely
being
say
from
what.
Los Angeles, I know how things go and how the get down is. Personally, if you want to shoot dice, go to Vegas. I, you know, I didn't come out here to shoot dice. I'm not here for that. We have to. Sometimes, you know what? I don't give a fuck who gets offended by this. Sometimes trying to keep it real is the worst decision you can make in your life. Thinking that you have to hang around niggas to be a real nigga could could mean your final breath. It's okay to hang around other people's. It's okay to do something else other than be a nigga. It's okay to be a black man. You don't always have to be a nigga. Um, I guarantee you might live a little bit longer. So I don't give a fuck who gets offended by me saying that. Um, just try to hang around different people. You don't hear about Garth Brooks dying at a dice game. You don't hear about um Aaron, people of other genres of music dying at dice games because they know how to live life. Our biggest mistake is trying to keep it real. Keeping it real can cost your life. PNB Rock kept it real by going to Roscoe's, and that took his life. So, you know, that's how
No,
I feel
Pop,
about it.
Pop, Pop kept it real by socking on Orlando
Yeah,
Anderson,
right. And his life got taken.
and his life got taken after that.
Big kept it real by saying, you know what, fuck it, man, I'm gonna go to LA.
No, no, Big kept it real by not leaving LA. He was supposed to leave. Big was on tour
No,
in overseas, like in the UK. He was supposed to. Puff kept him there, like, yo, we gonna hit this party. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Stay, we gonna hit this party now, fly you out. You know what I mean? Big was supposed to be on our album, Lunatic Music. Right when he got from the UK, he was gonna get on the album. We just did
well,
Satisfy remix with Puff. So it was already in the loop. Big was supposed to be on the Lunatic Music album, and the worst happened. But Big
well,
was not supposed to be there. He was supposed to be in the UK, somewhere in London or something. He had some type of shit over there as far as the promo tour or whatever, and he was supposed to
mm,
be gone. You know what I mean? And like you said, Puff was like, nah, let's stay here and do this. And keeping it real, like, Puff, I got your back. You my nigga. I'm gonna stay here and support you and, ride it out with you. Fuck it. We gonna do this. And, keeping it real, he lost his
when
life.
keeping it real goes wrong, and don't
We
get
got
me wrong.
no, no,
Go
I
ahead.
mean, you saying the real shit though, like keeping it gangster and trying to prove,
See,
certain
keeping
shit.
sometimes when you say keeping it real, you're just keeping it real dumb. You're keeping it real ignorant, and there's a price to pay for that. When you get to a certain level, if your friends don't make it, they just didn't make it. You have to keep going. Don't try to go back down with them. It's not in your cards to do that. You keep advancing in life. You're not saying that you're better than anybody. Shit, if you want your homeboys to come visit you, let them come up to the house. But don't go back there, because going back there sometimes isn't safe. Because they're jealous because you made it. They're jealous because you got the opportunity. So just as men, as people in general, do we come from hoods? Yes, we do. Do we come from niggerish ways? Yes, we do. But when are we gonna be black men and stop being niggas? And man, I don't want to
Yeah,
cry, but
yeah,
I'm just
that's
sick of nigga shit. All right,
I mean
let me
at
turn
the
my
end
camera
of
off.
the
I
day,
don't want to cry, man. I'll be right back, man, because I'm just sick of nigga shit. I'll be
we
right
go
back.
get some people up in there, man. Cando, Crando,
What's
what's up,
happening? What's happening, bro? Chrondo
man?
from Phoenix
Thanks for
tapping
tapping
in.
the show, man. What's your opinion on the situation, man? You know,
My opinion is, I feel where Goose coming from exactly. Like the shit is getting ridiculous. You know, we could talk about the problems all day, the nigga shit. What are we on as black man gonna do to change it? Do we gotta change the content? Do we gotta change how we live? Do we gotta change the respect and the love for one another? Like what can we do to fix the shit? Cause everybody else looking at us like some dumbass niggas. And they like that shit. They like niggas killing off each other so they can be like, hey, look at these niggas.
bro, your land was so severe, so critical, bro. You damn near crashed the plane, but nigga, come on, bro. You killed it, bro. You saying exactly what Gooch is saying, man. Black people are the biggest threat to black people. It's us. We kill each other more than the KKK ever did in life. Did any lynch,
Facts.
did any motherfucking slavery ever did in life? We did. So we
Facts.
gotta take responsibility for us. Like we like a police will kill us, right? And then we all marching and Black
Marching.
Lives Matter, everything. But then when a
Right.
young black man kill another young black man, you know, it's
But you'll
cricket.
step on a brother for stepping on your shoes in the club, bro. How retarded is that?
It's crickets. You know what I mean? We ain't got the same outrage. There's no Black Lives Matter when somebody get killed in Chicago. When 30 people get killed in Chicago in a weekend or in a week span or whatever. You know, these are hypothetical. But when they're dying by the hundreds out there, you know, it ain't no outrage. You know, so we can't have selective outrage. We gotta check ourselves too. If we doing this shit, man, we need to have the same outrage we got for the police for our own when they out of pocket. You know.
Real shit.
Thanks for tapping in, though, bro.
Yes, sir. Peace,
For
bro.
sure.
Peace.
Let's get bro in. There's a lot of people tapping in, bro.
Uh,
What it do?
Max
What it do?
Maxwell,
Man, good, man. Good, man. Boy, I've been tapping in with you, man. Much love, many blessings. You know
man.
what I'm
So
saying? I love me a good old young Letterman, baby.
all right,
yeah,
late night. You dig?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
How you feel about the situation, man? You know, in general.
You know,
And
man.
you know,
What?
first off, show your love to Takeoff. If you rock with them, like as an artist, if you love the Migos, man, show your love to them first.
You
Him
know, not just as an artist, man, but as a human being. You know, because he got family. You know what I mean? He got friends. It's not just us, the fans, man. You know, like the brother was taking care of his sister. The brother was taking care of his brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not his sister. I mean, you know, rock with me, my nigga. He taking care of his mother. He taking care of his brother, man. You know what I'm saying? How they feeling? How they looking? But I don't know, man. You know, in all honesty, bro, I say stop fucking with niggas you don't know. You ain't grow up with them. You ain't come up with them. You ain't do shit with them. Why you down there with them? Are we working? What are we doing? You know, me personally, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm trying to be rolled up, pulled up, and touching on something soft. Why am I around a bunch of niggas anyway? Uh, but you know, I mean, you know, bro. The woulda, coulda, shouldas. Uh, people want to play smoke screens, whatever. It's all gonna come out in the wash, man. It's just tragic that the shit went this way. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I feel you, man. You landed your plane excellently, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, we agreed, man. We just feel that none of this shit shouldn't happen at all. More of the story. You know what I mean? Period, man. But thanks for tapping in, Maxwell.
I appreciate the
peace.
love.
For
All right,
sure.
man. One.
Let's get AD Smith in this motherfucker, man.
Gotta love that new paint that ain't oil based, right?
Yeah, hey, what's happening with
All right,
AD,
brother.
man? What up with you, man? How you feel about the situation, my brother?
Man, it's tough. You know, this I've been there before. I'm out here in LA. You know, I've been in front of many shootings myself, and the biggest thing I've been thinking about is, you know, I saw the video and I seen Takeoff, and it seemed like there's an argument before, and then some shots started spraying, and I have to feel for, you know, what kind of how conflicted he must be right now, and shouts to his family and everybody that is associated or related to him and what they must be dealing with, you know, because it almost we don't know what happened or how it started, but it certainly seemed like something that could have been de-escalated, and then it didn't, and then the worst happened, and I just it's just so sad, and I know I've been a part of that, so I just want to send a shout out to him and his family and what they must be dealing with, even though you could even feel so guilty, like I'm the one who caused this, you know. And rest in peace, Hurricane G and Tame One from Artifact. So big fan, Yuck. I love you very much, and big up to everybody watching and supporting the show. Thank you.
Thank you, AD Smith, man. We love you too, man. We spread that love, baby. You feel me? Yada da, man. Have a good one, man. Thanks for tapping into the Wonder Twins.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
Hey, what you guys say, Gooch? You want to talk about something?
No, man. You know, it is what it is. Once again, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. Have I done niggerish shit? Of course.
And
But
we all have.
I
We
want to
all have
change
been.
the narrative. You know, I
Go
want
ahead,
to.
Gooch.
Yeah, let me get this off my chest, man. Because once again, you know, Garth Brooks doesn't get killed at dice games, and Ricky Iglesias doesn't get killed over his lyrics or whatever. Everyone else gets rich, and they're able to enjoy their riches without their lives being in jeopardy by their own people. When are we going to learn that when these people step into the booths and they sing a particular song or they rap a particular song, you're basically listening to a character. Now, if this one person is saying something so personal that you want to take their life, then something's wrong. If we're saying things that are so negative that when you see us in public, you want to take our life, something's wrong. And we can't blame execs anymore. Sometimes we have to blame ourselves because I don't see any people wearing small hats, pointing guns at us, shooting at us. I don't. We have to be accountable for our own, and we should be able to be safe around our own. Um, and until we change that, we're fucked up, man. You know, that man didn't say anything to anyone. He didn't disrespect anyone. But what I hear, the man was just sitting down, drinking all night. So, you know, it's different if someone is attacking you. It's different if someone is doing something to you and something like this happens. But for a man that's not doing anything, it's wrong. So I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all saw me cry. You know, I'm crying because it hurts. I didn't know the man personally, but I've lost people in similar situations, and I've probably done things in similar situations. But you know, it is what it is, man. So I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta take over, man, because it
Hey,
just
Gooch.
hurts.
Hey, Gooch, man. I mean, come on, man. Like, let it out, bro. It is what it is, man. It's sad, man. I cried when Pac died. I cried when Big died. I
Yeah,
cried
you know, but
a lot of artists that I was attached to. You know what I mean? Was unfortunate. I cried when Mac Dre died because I was out there. I lost my fucking mind when Mac Dre died. So I can
but
imagine what they going through in
yeah,
Atlanta.
you know,
Bro.
let's just look at it like this, man. If New Kids on the Block and all these cats were hanging out, shooting dice, they probably wouldn't even have a gun in the facility because no one's looking to rob anybody. No one's looking to hurt anybody. Why do we need guns everywhere we go? Why is it we just can't be with each other and love each other? What's the use for guns in certain situations? If if we're a crew and we say we fuck with y'all and y'all love us, why do we need guns? We shouldn't be looking to rob each other. We shouldn't be looking to attack each other. Why do we need guns for each other. And until we can answer that, we're lost as a people. So,
Well, the thing is, we learn from our oppressors. You know, I mean, everything was taken over by gunpowder. America was
right,
conquered with gunpowder and guns. You know,
but
the natives had spears and Indian arrows and darts. I mean, you know, bow and arrows and spears. You know, they couldn't compete with that gunpowder. So gunpowder has always, you know, just took over nations, man. So we see the power of gunpowder and guns. So we represent what the forefathers done. You know what I mean? What the Army has always done, the Navy, the Marines. You know what
right,
America has always done to conquer, you know, everything that they need far as resources. You know, we could go deep into that. That's another situation. But guns and missiles and bombs, you know,
well,
that, that,
let's
that,
look
that
at it like this: if Tom Brady called Aaron Rodgers and said, "Hey, man, me and some of my teammates are over my house playing. Hey, Aaron, come over here." White quarterbacks, you know, I'm pretty sure they don't feel their life is in jeopardy, and they were probably beating guns.
but
Now, if they
look,
were hanging,
but Gooch, their life is in jeopardy because it's an inflation of crime going on, home invasions. They could get followed home. They don't gotta be hanging at a dice game. Terrence, the dude from 106 in Park, he wasn't hanging at a dice game. He got followed from an event and they did a home invasion, followed him home. So you ain't gotta be rolling dice. It's right now, it's a fucked up situation where
right? But
everybody
who followed him home?
is
Niggas.
right. It's a recession. And niggas is on niggas activity. You know, trying to get money, trying to survive. We've been in that goose. We can't act like we ain't been in private situation.
Right, but
Probably not you, but me. I heard you was driving fucking Benzes and shit since you was like in your teens.
yeah,
Me. I mean, a project nigga. We done been in them situations to where like, yo, we gotta go hit a lick, you know, to get some money. You know what I
mhm,
mean? We done had the, you know, we done had the clothes that everybody had to wear. We had to beat a nigga up and take his starter coat and take his Jordans. He
right,
at school. So I come from that situation. I can't act like I'm not familiar, you know, with survival of the fittest. You gotta survive. You know what I mean? So
right,
that's life. That's everybody now. You got every
right,
race. You got people coming from other cities committing home invasions. Like people from far as fucking Texas and New Jersey. All them people coming to LA because they know the temperature and they robbing motherfuckers. Home invasions at clubs, everything. You know, so
mhm,
it's you know it's everybody. The recession fucked everybody up.
right,
Period. Got people on this shit right now. You know, so I mean, I want to say it's us, but when them looting and shit went down, it was every race going into them stores. It wasn't just black people. It
that's
was every
true.
old ladies from all types of different races going in the motherfucking stores looting. So when
Right,
everybody is hurting and needs something, need resources, they gonna resort to what they know best.
mhm,
Going out and getting it. How you know best, and that was everybody in a recession, man. Everybody
right,
was. So like you got to understand what the temperature is. Is it right? No. You know what I mean? But I think it's a setup. I think America purposely did this so this shit could be going down like this. You can't forget about the New World Order that they wanted to do, the martial law shit, all that. It takes shit like this, you know what I mean? Chaos in different communities, different states and shit to bring martial law and, you know what I mean, that type of shit and the New World Order, all that type of shit. It need a chaos to go down in every country to be a new world order. If this country is going cool and this only that country is bad, it need every country. All the countries are going through it right now. Financially, banks are crashing, all types of shit. So it's preparing for that. You know what I mean? So all this shit is preparing. They want the chaos.
right.
Because now we got to ask for help. You feel me? So let's
Yeah.
get some more people up here in here, Gooch.
Go ahead. Do your thing, bro.
Yo, Bose, what's happening, boss?
Hey, what up, Yuck? What up, Gooch?
Man,
What's up,
thanks for
man?
hanging in there, bro. A lot of people tapped out, man. Thanks for hanging
Yeah,
in there, waiting your turn,
uh,
bro.
man. Rest in peace to Takeoff, and my heart's grieving for Offset and Quavo. I know they really gone through it. I lost my brother the same way to a dice game. Ain't nothing worse than getting that phone call at 2:30 in the morning. The reality is the accountability is on ourselves, bro. We need to turn from sin,
and start denouncing these things that we've been brainwashed and desensitized to accepting. You know, it's just I'm not trying to get religious or spiritual, but we really need to turn from sin. A lot of our ways that we accept in our culture, it ain't right, you know, and it took me till my age to, you know, fully figure it out, you know. But you know, that's pretty much what I gotta say, man.
Thanks for tapping in, bro.
Hey, oh yeah, one more thing. Man, thanks for having Sibo on the show last week, man.
Oh my God, that was legendary, right?
Man, that was power, bro.
Yeah, I heard some stories. I heard some shit I ain't never heard before. Like I learned some shit. You know what I mean? And that's the
Yeah.
reason why I do this, man. Because I learn something new every time I interview one of my idols. Like Sibo was an idol to me. To be even rapping with that dude is an honor. You know what I mean? Because I looked up to him. You know what I mean? Listen to his music. One of my favorite artists. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah, he's like a babysitter to me. You know what I mean? I live in Pine Bluff, Arkansas now, but I'm from Spokane.
Okay.
And I used to DJ there, and I'm one of the first ones that introduced Sibo, Killate, Brother Lynch, you know, to a lot of people there that weren't, you know, what we used to call the don't knows, you know.
Salute. Thanks,
but man,
bro.
I ain't gonna hold up your show.
Yeah, we
I love it.
you, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. Rest in peace to Takeoff, man.
Hey, likewise.
Appreciate
Take
you,
care,
boss.
bro.
Yep. Man, let's get let me read the name, man. Bruh, you torching up, man. What's happening with you, bruh?
What up, my baby?
I say your name, man.
Hey, man, that's Mansky Swallow, man.
Okay, cool, man. I didn't want to.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I would before I say something, man. I want to say rest in peace to Takeoff, man. I want to say what's up to you and Gooch, man. Much love.
What's up, man? What's up,
You know
bro?
what I'm saying?
Hello,
I
fam.
live in Tennessee now, man, but I'm from Detroit and shit. You know,
What
I
up,
got
though?
the name. Huh?
What
What
up?
up, though?
What up, though? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, I got my name was given to me, man, by you know my name, man, but you know I R.I.P. to my nigga Cuz and shit. He wasn't no Crip or nothing, but his name was just Captain Cuz. And he the one gave me that name, man. I used to, you know, hustle and shit back in the day, 20 years ago, you know, but the name just stuck with me, you know.
Mhm.
But I'm glad y'all let me on, man, because I was thinking like, man, I ain't gonna get on, but you know, I'm listening to what y'all saying, man, and that everything y'all said is true, man. And I got something to say about on that Takeoff tip. All them niggas was up in there shooting dice and doing whatever they was doing. All right, boom, bam. They get into it. My man pull out the gat and get the busing, but don't nobody know who he was though. Somebody know who he was. You feel me? It just ain't nobody saying shit. And that shit gay, man. It's fake as hell, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tell old boy, but they need to do something, man. Grab him up and bring him on out there, break his legs or something, do something to him. You feel me?
Well, let's see what the police come up with, man. We don't know. You know, let's let them do their job, brother.
Right.
Let's see.
That's all we can do, man.
Absolutely. And then we can't like do their job for them because that make
Right.
us.
Yeah.
And niggas never like the police because if you the police now you a snitch. You know, so now we can't be doing no like private investigation type of shit. Like, what are we doing here? We wasn't there. We don't know the particulars. You know, we seen some footage, but we ain't see everything that went down. So it's all
Right.
Yeah.
speculation. You know, everything is speculation and you know, niggas' opinions. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna go with the opinionated thing. I want the police to really start arresting people and let that tell the story. You feel me?
Yeah, and it come out like that on that tip.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Not gonna let
Yeah,
Tim.
cause
Not
niggas
gonna
was
let
wrong, man.
I'm not gonna let TMZ paint a narrative and tell me the story. I want
Right.
the actual people to get arrested. You know?
Yeah, man. I feel
Yeah.
that because like you said, man, he wasn't doing shit. He wasn't fucking with nobody. He was just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? They say the good die young and the bad motherfuckers stay here forever. You say
Bro, the
you
whole
spit.
shit bullshit, man. You know, it was positive rap back in the day. I don't know how old you are, gentlemen, but back in our
Mhm.
day, golden era, man, in the
Yep.
mid '80s, in the late '80s, the '70s and shit. late 70s and shit. It was positive hip hop. That gave
Oh
you a
yeah, I
lesson
was.
about religion, about black power, about black unity, about everything, right? So now
Yeah,
got a negative vibe going on to where it's negative. Let me get some more people in here, man. Fuck it, we all gonna land. I ain't gonna have
it's
y'all.
on. Hey, on that note,
Hey,
I
hey,
was born in '81. Yup.
everybody mute their mics. You know what I mean? Until I bring y'all up. You know what I mean? Mute y'all mics right quick. Jarrell, mute your right. I'll mute you right quick. I'll mute Jarrell. But you landed right quick. Let some more people land right quick, my brother.
It's on.
All right, mute up. Okay, Flowers been waiting for hell long. Yeah, I mean, let's get Flowers in this motherfucker. Flowers, who's popping with it, sis?
Yeah, thanks again. I was just saying Gooch was tearing up. You know, brother, don't be scared to cry. That's the problem sometimes is that we feel like we can't cry. Our black men feel like they can't cry. It's not being a man. And yes, we all have done our dirt back in the day, but the fact that you acknowledge it and the fact that tears is coming down your face now about it, you know, you can help change the narrative. And I believe a lot of it is in our, you know, what music is put out there. We're programming our kids from knee high to nothing. We in there listening to, you know, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I get that ring. But nobody's stopping and turning around and explaining to their daughters or their sons, like, she's singing that, she's rapping that, she is on TV to entertain us. Hello, people. But her daughter goes to a private school. You understand? Okay. Um,
And she
they're not in
also
those places.
and she also has a relationship with a man, and they have children. So all
Correct.
this, you don't need a nigga shit and all that. Like, yeah, come on now.
Right. All they hear is the negative, and you know, and then even in the rap music, I don't listen to a lot of it, but I have some daughters, and we're in the Jersey area, so they listen to a lot of the Jersey, you know, pop, lock, and drop it stuff. Tell you how old I am, but you know, even in the music, when I grew up, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But if we're scared to put out their music, like say for instance, Papoose, why he don't blow? Cause he's always talking something positive. You don't gotta like him as the man, but what his music is being put out there, he's talking something positive. Why we not getting these kids when they're young? These parents need to understand. Stop playing some of this music around our children. And I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I like it. I got Carly B playing in here. I got a parrot. He danced to Carly B. But at the same note, I sit my children down, explain to her that Carly B don't have to cook or clean because she worked her way up in the industry to be able to buy people to do that. It's a big difference. Stop thinking that these people, no matter what their lives were before they got big, once they got big, all that needs to stop. You have to move out the hood because you're poison in the hood. You have to walk with those guns because what you rapping about. Some of these rappers ain't even about that life, really. They just rap about it because sex, money, and drugs sell. We need to change the narrative for our people, man. Thank you.
That was a
Huh?
severe plane landing. Like, whoa, you tapped in real serious, sister, man. You saying what everybody, man, what Gooch basically was saying tonight. You know, like we need unity, we need love, we need to quit hating on each other. You know what I mean? We need to quit having so much anger, so much violence towards each other. When we'll dap it out and piece it out with another race, but with us, we go overboard with it. Like it's like two lions. You know what I mean? You know, trying to get the lioness, and they going at it. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. You know, so it starts with us checking ourselves, man. If we ain't gonna be responsible for what we doing, man, what the fuck, man? Period. You know. Rest in peace to Takeoff. Sad situation. It
Yeah,
shouldn't
man.
happen. You know, and any rapper dying shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? Period. Like anybody dying, period. Not just rappers, just people dying in general from this foolish gun violence. You know what I mean? Shouldn't happen. Period. You know what I mean? On all levels, not just rappers and entertainment, but everybody. But since we talking about the brother Takeoff, you know, and his legacy and what happened in his situation, definitely with this situation, man, I think shit should have been de-escalated. and we wouldn't have what we got going on, right now, which is the death in hip hop, like a legendary, dude. That come on, man, like this shit is, come on, like imagine, Prince and Mike was going at it, but imagine Prince and Mike taking it to the streets, and Prince dying from some fucking beef that him and Mike had over music. That shit don't even add up to sound right. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's a lot of shit that's going down in hip hop, like Gooch was saying. You don't hear it in country music. You don't hear it in other genres. You know what I mean? Rock and roll, grudge. You know what I mean? Pop. Pop music, new wave, whatever it was. You don't hear it in other genres. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you probably have some girls and shit. Have some hissy fits with each other, like the white chick and Nikki or whatever. But that ain't going into motherfuckers like really shooting in the streets or Nicki and Cardi, when they did the Met Gala, they was scuffling. You ain't hear nobody like having no casualties, like people getting shot up and it's drama in the streets and shit like that over two females, getting on it. So I think we need to just appreciate each other more, love each other more, man. Once we appreciate each other and what we do, once we notice of the power that we have, like far as finances and shit, like we fund the world. As far as America, we fund America. We the biggest consumers. Once we know that and start, spending money with each other and bigging, making ourselves bigger instead of making everybody else billionaires and trillionaires, that's when we wake up. You know what I mean? And everybody be paid. You know what I mean? Instead of everybody individualizing and hating on the next motherfucker that get money. Like it's bullshit. It's a never ending cycle. It's the Willie Lynch shit on steroids. So we gotta change ourselves before anything else change. Period. I'll let somebody else land, man. My
Yeah,
dude,
man. Hey,
Jarrell, man. Thanks for waiting patiently too, man. No disrespect.
yeah, man. Hey, man. You already know. Young Letterman, man. I'm a big fan. Shot Town tapping in. You already know. Gooch, you a legend, man. I've been watching y'all, man. And yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. Go grab that Only Built for Infinity links out now. That Quavo Takeoff, that dope album. Uh, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I don't even know what to say. And people act like Takeoff was just some type of third wheel. They started with, I mean, he the leader, like he the second leader. He ain't no middleman. It's like Offset. He like the third wheel. You know what I'm saying? Not to no disrespect to him, but Takeoff, they the ones that started, man. And then when it come down to a rap trio, I don't even know if it's a rap trio that could compare to Migos. Just to give them their flowers, you know what I'm saying? I can't name a trio that's really better than them, man. But it's crazy.
The only trio is two trios that come close. Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. Other than that, I don't know
Oh yeah,
who the fuck.
damn, they legendary. Yeah, I can't.
That's
Well,
that's
Run
the
DMC for
that's the
sure.
Yeah. But they like
the
the
Beastie
third,
Boys.
man. They like the
The
third
Beastie
up there.
Boys was fucking legendary, bro.
Oh,
Period.
you said the Beastie Boys? Nah, they better than the
Yeah.
Beastie Boys, bro. I ain't gonna lie
Oh,
to
I
you.
know
I
that, but
don't know.
I'm just saying though, like far as a
Beastie
trio.
Boy, they was raw, but the Migos, they would have killed their beats too. Cause
Oh,
they underrated. I feel
The
like
fact,
Takeoff, all of them, they underrated when it comes down to their rap skill. They think they just some Atlanta. I could compare them to, even though they're a
oh,
duo. Uh, what's the Andre? They up there, bro. They like
no, wait,
Atlanta.
wait, wait,
nah,
wait, wait, wait,
great
wait. You're not gonna compare
duo.
them to Outkast.
That's a duo. And then I
That's a
think
duo.
Goody Mob got four
But
people.
shoot,
Bone
Would
I
Thugs
Naughty
can
by Nature
compare.
be considered? What would
uh,
Naughty by
uh,
Nature be considered?
not three people. No, two people because it was only him and Vinny.
But think about
That
it. A lot of them,
and the
like
DJ
Little Brother, it's a
and the
lot of
DJ. So
underrated.
that's three.
Yeah.
That's three. Because if we
Yeah,
could
the
Run
Fat
DMC,
Boys.
yo,
Yeah.
Bad Boys, yeah, boy, come on, Gooch land, man, land. How you land, my man?
Yeah.
Locks,
Man,
the locks, nigga, the locks,
oh
Ooh.
snap,
good
They
man.
better
That's
than the Locks, my nigga.
Onyx, nigga,
nah. Hey, I'm just trying to
Onyx.
give them they flowers, bro. But they
Oh,
up there,
okay.
bro. They up there,
Yeah.
man. They
definitely
up there. They like in the top 5. They gotta be in the top 5. They don't get
Mm.
that recognition, bro.
West Side Connection. Nigga said West Side Connection.
They
No.
better than West Side Connection.
NWA,
They what?
Ghetto Boys, nigga. Hold
They
Wait, wait,
better
wait,
on,
than
wait,
West
wait,
man.
wait.
Side Connection.
Wait. They
If you
better
was
than the
to
West
put
Side
Migos,
Connection.
the prime Migos back in them West, everybody would have been listening to Migos or some West Side Connection. If that was they,
Not true because the Migos wouldn't have even got signed during the West Side Connection days.
man,
They
look,
would have got
they
signed
not
because
legendary. I listen. I
Bone
used to
Thugs and
listen
Do
to.
or
They
Die was
better
hot.
than the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, the Migos is better than the Ghetto Boys. I'm sorry, and I'm a Bushwick Bill fan. But as a group, as a trio, not we don't gotta talk about them
Bro,
individually.
we got to keep it real with the numbers. I think I tap in with the Ghetto Boys more as a fan, but if you're gonna do numbers, the Migos done did more than any trio ever. Besides, I mean, Run DMC. I don't know what Run DMC did, but they did more than any trio ever. Period.
And
Let
then,
let
like I was
let
saying,
stop the cap.
yeah,
All facts,
I,
no cap.
yeah,
Period.
Migos is under. I feel like they are underrated. They was telling y'all, they was telling us when they first got their culture that man, bro, we up there. They was saying in all the interviews, like, bro, people they need to give us our credit. And then what Takeoff said in that last interview with Nori, he was like, bro, enough is enough. I need to get my recognition. But he already had that recognition, man. To me, to
Migos
me,
is the
it's Quavo.
best
It's
trio.
Quavo. It's Takeoff. Then it's Offset. That's to me. That's the lineup. That's the
Let's get some
lineup.
more people up in here, man. Appreciate you, Jarrell, for standing
Yeah.
by, man. Tap in and
Hey,
hanging on.
yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
I'll be man,
Everybody,
bro.
we're gonna
Yeah,
tap y'all in, man. Thanks. You want to say anything else? What you was trying to say, Jarrell, before you get up out of
man.
here?
Look, and that they finna have the funeral at the Atlanta Hawks Stadium too. That's big. But yeah,
That's
go
huge.
cop.
That's
I
huge.
think the best thing to do is just go play their old shit. Just to go back and play they first song bando, and then get that vibe, and then move on up throughout the years of their music to the new album that they got now. Then you gonna really feel it, man. You gonna really feel like, damn, this
I'll play
shit's crazy.
Versace with Drake on it. I'll play
Yeah,
that,
yeah. Just
and
go
that's where it
back to
stops.
it.
Wait,
Nah, man. You go. Hey, Gooch,
culture
come on
one
now.
and
They better
culture
than
two.
West Side Connection. Gooch, they
Culture
better than
one
West
and
Side
culture
Connection,
two.
bro.
They way better than West Side Connection. Let's
Come
stop
on,
the
bro.
cap.
We get that yay shit. Come on now. Common killed. I'm
Nah,
from
nah, nah,
Chicago, and
nah, 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 nigga. We ain't gonna do that. Good shit though,
Common
Jay.
killed what's his name though? I can't
That's
front on it.
that's blasphemy, my nigga. Good. Have a good night, Jay. This nigga try to say this nigga killed Ice Cube. Stop it. The nigga that made no Vaseline. Slow down,
All
Turbo.
right, man. You know what? It's how many people we got in the great
We got
in the
about
dugout?
four. We got four people,
Let's
man.
bring them all in. Let's bring them all in. Let's bring them all in.
Come on, all in at one time.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not, man? We all family, man.
Everybody just mute up, man. Everybody mute
We
up.
all family.
We going at the top right first.
Let's go.
Robbie, unmute. Robbie,
Peace, peace,
unmute. Man,
What's up?
thanks for hanging
What's
in
up,
there, bro.
fam?
For hanging in
peace,
there.
family. How you doing? I'm just gonna share some thoughts. I got more of a comment. You know, the way the American culture, works, and the way the system works. I think a lot of times rappers get a bad rap, and they're used as the sacrificial lamb or the excuse for a lot of things that are going on. And I feel like the issue is really jealousy, but the economy is designed to operate off envy. So if you envy your neighbor buying a new car, whatever, it's supposed to make you work harder and buy a new car. That's how they design it, ideally. But the problem is, as each generation passes, there's less and less opportunity. You got automation going on. You got a lot of these jobs not wanting to hire people, give them opportunities. And then you got, if we keep it in a buck, whether you're a promoter or whether it's real estate, you got people that got one foot in the street trying to clean up stuff, right? So I just think from an optic standpoint, in terms of the music always has had a street element, and Cats wasn't really popping off like this. You know what I'm saying? To the level that you see now. So the only thing that comes to my mind is I just think it's jealousy because of lack of opportunity. And also too, because of the content and the music, it's like it's one thing for cats to stun on you And Bill Clinton left a surplus in the economy and interest rates are low, even when Bush was in office. So Jay-Z stunting wasn't making niggas that jealous because everybody was getting it. Everybody was getting something. Obama, I mean, that's kind of like, a blip in the matrix. The interest rates are still low. But if you look at the way the state of the economy is right now, they're giving Biden his praises. But there's a lot of people in the field right now that are like, man, rent is high, food is high. You got people who are willing to work that can't find jobs. That doesn't justify somebody for being a hater. But I'm thinking that in terms of how this system of white supremacy that we live in and how it works, I just think a lot of times they just try to use the rappers as the scapegoat, just like they talk about FBI statistics in Chicago as a scapegoat to justify, inequality. And I'll land my plane there.
No, 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 no. Hold on, dog. What the fuck does that have to do with a young man getting his brain blown out at a bowling alley?
Oh no, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's jealousy, bro.
What? Who's jealous of what? What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, regardless of, I personally think it was a setup, and
Okay,
I think
okay.
it was.
Listen.
Good.
What the fuck does the economy have to do with a nigga getting his brain blown out at a bowling alley?
I'm talking about the mentality of people, bro, in a broader sense, not just that situation, because it's not just him getting his brains blown out. It's a lot of us killing each other, and you got a lot more rappers getting killed. So I was talking about it from a broader sense, not just Takeoff. My bad, bro.
Hey, you was landing, but you landed everywhere. You was saying some real shit. We ain't like saying what you like. You was saying some real shit, and you absolutely right. And it started with the program and the system. You know what I mean? Everything is systematic and it's programmed. You know what I mean? It's the reason why school remind you of prison. You know, the same like you go into the cafeteria that look like the prison cafeteria. You got the same trays as niggas that get their food in prison. You got to line up to do this, and niggas in prison got to line up everywhere. Detention is like the whole. So we're being programmed all across the fucking board. So I understand what you're saying, but we was talking about Takeoff, and we want you to land on that, and you did, man. So good shit, man. We appreciate you coming. We don't get the next person up, man. Thanks, Robbie. Yada da. Let's get the 316 in this motherfucker. Let's go, bro. What's up with your boy? All terrain.
What's good with your family?
What's up with it, cut though?
Man, I can't call it. I'm out here driving this Uber, bruh. Got my last passenger I'm about to drop off. But y'all brought me in so quick, which was cool. It was a blessing. Man, first off, man, rest in peace, Takeoff for sure, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's and then salute to you, bro. Been tapped in with you, the Loonies, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I was doing a year in the county, 1995, when I got 5 on it came out, man, and everybody was coming in, was like, yo, it's this joint. Whoa, it took me so long before I got a chance to hear it. But anyway,
salute. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the shout out on
yeah,
the music, man. Thanks, bro.
for sure. Um, Sad situation, bro. You know what I mean? Too much. At the end of the day, man, I think like everybody kind of been saying, man, for the most part, them guys shouldn't have been over there, man. The reason they there and they chilling and they drinking and they, you know what I mean, because you got a sense of I'm being protected. You know what I mean? Like the guys that was around got that reputation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, like, come on, man, you talking about a multi-millionaire superstar. You feel me? Like, and you ain't there with top notch, protection, man, because you done left you done entrusted, a certain group of individuals, you know what I mean? And whatever that issue was that they was arguing, I mean, the pettiest, craziest, and guns, a private situation, like it's all weird, man. You know what I mean? It's all weird that could even take place uh, under them circumstances. You know what I mean? If you hanging out in a public arena with just random, people, anything's possible. Peace, bro. Anything's possible, and but a situation is supposed to be private, supposed to be bosses. You know what I mean? And that young man, lost his life like that. I'm tense, bro. Like I'm touched and I'm sick of like what we be doing as a people, man, to each other, man, like consistently, you know.
Hey man,
Yeah,
all terrain, man. Hey, you landed perfectly, man. Like you
We
basically
salute you.
said what Gooch was saying, man. This shit is a shame, and
yeah,
we keep on doing it to ourselves. We can't point at nobody else but ourselves, man. And we keep
yeah.
going down this road, man. You know what I mean? Tupac, Biggie, Nipsey, Takeoff. Like it's
Hey,
another.
I
And
got a question though. Um, do you subscribe to the rappers rap being the most dangerous job?
absolutely, I think I was the first one to say,
Yeah, okay. Cause
no. I mean, you just
my
gotta think, man. Like we got more casualties than the army, my G.
right.
Clearly, like, come on,
I,
let's be
I'm
real.
I'm saying this because, and I know this is not like a new idea or a new statement, but it's
No, no.
so
Let
much.
let me rephrase that. Chicago got more casualties than the army, not hip hop. We ain't there
Yeah,
yet.
that's my home. That's
Oh,
where I'm
I
from.
hope
That's
we
my
don't get
hometown.
there, but Chicago got more killings than the army. Period.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not hip hop. Let me
That's
rephrase that.
that's
Yeah, Lord forbid. Lord forbid.
Mhm.
But go ahead,
that's my
bro.
hometown, man, and I'm sick about that. You know what I mean? Like I made a I made a social media post, man, about when it happened to Takeoff, man. That the talent, the famous, the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Deaths make it popular to talk about, but it goes on every day. You know what I'm saying? It go on in our communities every day. It
You
just
know, you,
becomes
you know Stan Lathan. I mean,
yeah.
Stan Shepard, Stan Shepard.
I don't. No.
Yeah,
No.
he's an actor. He's a big time producer that used to like basically the dude that put that discovered DJ Quick and whatnot and put him on, big
Okay.
time record exec. But I'm gonna give you a little, while we talking about shit, I'm gonna give you a little breakdown what he gave me.
No,
Okay.
Let's see, wounded, wounded. This shit. Okay, let's go into statistics. Boom, zoom this shit up. Okay, 2021 in Chicago, 846 killed, 3,748 wounded. 2020, 797 killed, 3,451 wounded. 2019, 520 killed, 2,291 wounded. So Chicago been up there knocking shit
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
knocking shit down, man. Like when you got 800
Yeah.
and you got the wounded more than the killed people. Let's
Right.
go to let's go to 2018, 592, 2,465 wounded. 2017, 685 killed, 2,935 wounded. Let's go to 2016,
wow.
808 people killed, 3,658 wounded. Like, come on, man. It's a
Yeah.
fucking Holocaust that's happening in Chicago that
Yeah.
we putting on ourselves.
Yeah. That's a
Wow.
pathetic situation, bro. And that's where I'm from. Both sides of my family. You know what I mean? So I think about Chicago all the time, and when I'm there, it's been this way for a long time. Really, like the numbers just heighten and heighten. You know what I mean? But Chicago been throwing up numbers. It's just I think since Obama has started running, the media started highlighting it, which kind of gave the drill rap scene uh, its shine. You know what I mean? Because Chicago became such a media spotlight, for the crime and the murders that was going on over there. They was throwing up numbers when I was growing up. You know what I mean? And it's when you got these kids, man, they already everything that's going on in the world right now is sped up. You know what I mean? So the attention span, is short. Everything they scrolling through everything, they scrolling through murder deaths, you know what I mean? And it's just on to the next one. and on to the next one. You know what I mean? Nobody's taking the time to process what's really going on. Like we all, it's a few guys that I listen to on social media, man, and it ain't nobody that you're gonna listen to and agree with everything everybody say. But I pull from everybody, and at the same time, like you got the people that say, we being, that we so desensitized because they continue to push these narratives in the media. You know what I mean? So we keep seeing it to the point where it's nothing to us. We scream that we tired of these, rappers and black kids getting killed out here and killing each other out here, but we continue to perpetuate all of the elements, that keep it happening. You know what I'm saying? So like with you being one of the first people to say rap is one of the most dangerous jobs, I would say, and it's just my feeling, and I came up, I'm 46, I came up like you did, you know what I mean, in a lot of ways as far as the culture goes. We we heavily invested, and I keep hearing academics say this lately, you know what I mean? We heavily invested in like crime culture. Even motherfuckers that don't come from the street, you know what I mean, is heavily invested in street code and gang shit. And, motherfuckers don't even run the street. You don't even come from that shit. I come from it. You know what I mean? With 7 years in the penitentiary, man, and me being a grown man and a thinker is like, yo, I ain't trying to go back and keep doing this shit. Cause it ain't like I can't do it. I could do it. I done jail with the best of them. But at the end of the day, how do I look at my family? How do I get my family to take me serious if I keep bumping my head like that? At what point as a grown man do you say, like, man, look, I ain't trying to go down that road? You know what I mean? This ain't about telling on nobody or ratting or nothing like that. This is about cleaning up your act, man, and staying away from the bullshit. You know what I mean? And as much as we work to stay away from the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And that go for like most of us. You know what I mean? We should stay away from
Robbie, you're
all
so
the
quick with
bullshit.
that stick.
Hey. Let me land right quick since we talking about this what people is doing right now. Let me let you niggas
Yeah.
know, man. Everybody thinking they solving this case or whatever. The case has already been solved, bro. The police know exactly who did what, when, and where, and everything from your communication device. Let me read a tabloid. They said in 2019 on Wednesday, the FBI paid $4 million to renew the license, but never used it. The software, which infiltrates the target's smartphone, granting access to all communications and location data and converting it into a remote eavesdropping device.
Mm.
This is in 2019. They paid $4 million for the software. You don't think they're using that software?
Like a
Hey,
motherfucker.
the
Like
FBI
a
got
motherfucker.
surveillance. They got surveillance from Dr. King, Malcolm X. So for any of us to act as if this is like brand new technology or brand new activity, that would be strange. You know what I mean? Because they got actual tapes from the 50s or from the 60s for sure. The FBI spying on people.
Bro,
You know what I mean? So
why do everybody that do a crime right now get located from the tower that the phone is by? That
yeah,
technology is being used. We
absolutely,
seeing it. Niggas that do
absolutely.
crime with a phone, they locate the tower. They can pinpoint exactly where you at from your fucking
Every
phone.
time,
And
every
then
time.
let's not get into your GPS system that's in your cars.
Right.
Yeah.
That's another tracking device.
Yep. Yep.
So they got you on your car and your phone. Good luck doing crime nowadays, but thanks for tapping in, bro. We gonna
Hey, for
you want to
sure,
say
man. I'm
anything about Takeoff before
nah,
we get up out of here?
man. All I can say is, man, condolences to his family, man. Everybody affected, you know what I'm saying, by his death, man. It's a damn shame. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's a shame.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for tapping in, All Terrain, man. You have a good night on your Uber trip, man. You dig?
All
We'll
right,
do.
y'all. Peace, y'all.
Yeah,
Peace.
All right, man.
Hey, Gooch, man, I think we tapped in with everybody, man. I put the link out to everybody, man.
Okay.
Who's this? Hold on. Let me see. Yo, Shaggy, 360. You've been waiting for a minute. Shag, what's happening?
OG Yuck was good. Big Gooch was cracking.
So,
Fucking with you in the building. It's time to activate. You got a drink, nigga? It's time to activate.
Man, you already know. You already know, man. I appreciate you letting me on and everything. Big rest in peace to Takeoff. And man, it's just sad. It's another one that another situation that just keeps happening, bro. And it's just like the bigger you get, the more famous you get. People want a piece of you, and it's like I grew up in the Bay when JT was rolling the drop 5.0 off of Eddie. Yuck was dropping music in the Bay Area. Got this thing about being independent, and everybody want to work with each other. And they don't sign no 360 deals. The thing is, when it's like you get so big to that level and you go back to like and hang out with other people, they want to hurt you because of it. You know what I mean? They don't want to network, and they all want a piece of what you got. And the fucked up thing is it all goes back to the catalogs. Who owns their catalogs? You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to be looking at these days, because these catalogs are worth a lot of money to people after they're dead, more than they're alive. You know what I mean? And if you don't own your catalogs and you big like that, you're putting yourself in a situation where people gonna try to take it for whatever reason.
okay.
Hey, I agree with you because we got a lot of of our legends that try to own their catalog, and then all of a sudden they're deceased. So it's power in that. You know what I mean? So you're absolutely right. But in this situation, I don't think that has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? I want to do the goose to great, but I don't want to disrespect you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm waiting
Nah,
for the
man.
goose to say,
I mean,
nigga, what the
and
fuck are you talking about? I'm
and
waiting for
my
the goose
bad, Yak. I'm just talking the bigger picture, and I definitely don't want to speculate on what's going on and everything, but
the fuck though. I ain't do the Gooch. Gooch will hit you, man. You lucky Gooch ain't tapped in. Gooch would have roasted the shit out. You like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Damn,
Oh
what
man.
the fuck we talking about? So let's get back on topic, bro. Like we didn't went into like whole new conspiracy woke shit. Like let's get into like what's actually going down. You know what I mean? I
what's
appreciate the game though. You know what I mean? But let's really talk about what's happening before we get up out of
what's going down is it's a sad situation. Too many people are dying too young. They got families. You know what I'm saying? And all this bullshit and stress got to stop. Just period. You feel me? Like everybody's already hating as it is. You know what I mean? It's just like people got to know that it's more to life than this bullshit. And the guns that just come out too quick, bro. That got to stop. You feel me? That just too many people are going to prison. Too many people are dying for nothing, bro. It's petty bullshit. Just got to stop, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's the overall.
Absolutely, man. We agree with you, man. Have a good night. Thanks for tapping in, bro.
Thank y'all. God bless.
Yada,
God bless,
God.
man.
Hey, man, shit, we did it, man.
Yeah, we did it.
We tapped in with everybody. You know what I mean? We let everybody get they love off first of all.
Deactivate juice.
We hold on, we let them get their love off first. You know what I mean? It's all about love for Takeoff. You know what I mean? And
Right.
in remembrance. You know what I mean? And total admiration and salute and its legacy. So that first of all, so I noticed that with a lot of people that tapped in, that gave their respect to him. You know what I mean?
Yes,
We ain't
sir.
trying to solve a case. We ain't inspecting gadgets over here. And we just paying respect. You know what I mean? And we out this motherfucker. Time to
No, hold on.
deactivate.
Let me leave. Hold on. Let's deactivate and let me leave y'all with something. Juck and I love y'all a lot, and I want to leave y'all with something before it ends. Just because we can't, just because we can't live in peace doesn't mean someone has to rest in it. We love y'all. Take
Oh
care.
boy,
I'm out.
love you, bro, man. One to
Peace,
20
man.
deactivate. Y'all have a good night, man. We out this
Good night.
motherfucker, man. Got it
Later.
out. Rest in peace, Takeoff, man. Rest in peace, Takeoff. You know what I mean? We out this thing. My twin, he shed a tear tonight for y'all, man. You know what I mean? Not just for y'all, for just a situation of another legendary rapper just, dying the street circumstances. You know what I mean? So I'm not brave enough to cry for y'all, but I done cried behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Because like Gooch said, it reminded him of what happened to one of his homies. You know what I mean? And shit happens that'll strike. You know what I mean? It hit it. You know. And yeah, you'll shed tears. You know what I mean? Because it's sad, man. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. You know, from all around the world, man. You know, this dialogue. We ain't monetized. We just tap in to fuck with y'all on some real natural, you know what I mean, and pure, sincere shit. You know, it ain't the hustle. You want to do no other shit. Definitely ain't the hustle off this man name or his death. We just wanted to get Gooch, you know, opinion because I've been talking about this all week, and I ain't talked to Gooch, my twin, about it. I want to hear what he said about it, and I want to hear what y'all got to say about it without, you know, no biasness. You know what I mean? Without me saying, "Hey, rap a lot, rap a lot." Like, nah, fuck all that. Let's be humans. Let's not, you know what I mean? So boom, we kept it neutral tonight. It wasn't no biasness. It was just, you know, straight humanity. You know what I mean? And just, you know, it's sad that how, you know, the black people are our worst enemy. You know, black on black crime is just knocking us down and the worst shit ever that could happen to the black community. You know what I mean? Period. It's like we going through our own Holocaust that we putting our own self through, own self termination. You know, and it's programmed like that, and we're doing exactly what they want us to do. So until you get out the matrix and stop doing what they want you to do and start showing love, you feel me? That's when you conquer this shit. Love, unity, spinning with yourself. Instead of spinning with everybody else, making them trillionaires, spin with yourself. Make each other millionaires, man. Share the wealth with each other, man. That's what other nations, that's what other races do, you know. I don't think they made Dubai, you know, that wonderful land in the desert. I don't think them Saudis, them Emirates made Dubai, you know, worried about, you know, or spending their money with anybody else. I assume they spent their money with themselves and on themselves and create their own paradise, you know, because they ruled their resources. You know what I mean? Their number one resources is oil, you know, and that's on their land. So boom. Our number one resource as far as black people right now is entertainment. We run that. Why the fuck we don't run the companies? Why we don't got our own Dubai with this industry shit, whether it's sports, entertainment, or music? Like, you know, what the fuck are we doing? You know, we are the oil. We own the oil. You know what I mean? Once you realize that you could produce the oil, you know what I mean, and sell the same oil and become trillionaires, just like the Saudis, you know what I mean, and the Arab people over there, the Saudis. I don't even, the Emirates and all them. You know what I mean? They cornered the market with what their resource was. Our resources, nigga, we the best motherfuckers in sports. Our resources, we some of the dopest motherfuckers doing acting in movies. Our resources, entertainment and other things. You know what I mean? So we the top at that. Why we don't run it? They the top with the oil. They run they shit. They made Dubai in the desert off of their resources. We could do the same thing. And until we wake up, we're gonna be just stuck in the same rabbit hole where certain motherfuckers gonna be able to make that money and not everybody as a community. And what Kanye was saying about the J community was like he was jealous how they all on code. They all stick together. You know, they all help each other get money. They all spend in the community. You know, same with the Asian community. You know, Chinatown spend with Chinatown. You know what I mean? So it's like we the only ones that's behind the ball. We the only ones that's looking at each other like we the enemy. You know, our own race. Everybody else is tapped in. They looking out for each other. You know? That's where we fucking up at. Until we erase that, we gonna always be challenged with these senseless murders and violence and hip hop and in the streets, period. You know, just being a black American, man. So until we collectivize, Willie. We got collectivize, Willie. Till we collectivize, the same shit gonna keep going down, man. Black love, black power, black unity. One of the twins deactivate. I'm out this motherfucker. Salute to y'all. God bless. Thanks for tapping in. Yada.